ไอเดียดีเว้ยมันเปลี่ยนออกนะโอกาสวันนี้น่าจะได้สัก3-4 ลูกเลยนะตั้งใจของบูไนนะครับกล้องจับมาที่มาโน่เลย เปิดยาวๆขึ้นมาบอลตกแล้วไปได้ครับงัดเข้ามาตรงกลางสวยๆครับช็อตนี้กระชาก
One veteran on for another.
25th cap this evening. Jaron Tuck's first contribution. Overhit cross.
Yeah, just having to move over to the left-hand side. Mechanic Panya. Jaron Tuck occupying position on the right. You can see what he's going to bring. That willingness to run into space, to attack space. His speed and his directness. Not the best of deliveries. Just getting warmed up.
Well, we are about half an hour almost into this second half, and there hasn't been a third goal. Now, again, they have been pushing for it. It has just been some superb goalkeeping. Really, that's denied them.
Yeah, it's just been basically Jaime in goal. The finishing hasn't been the best in terms of how they've always been able to hit it towards the goalkeeper.
On the byline there, that should go for a corner.
But I mean, it's a credit to Jaime. He's covered his angles well, obviously.
I think it says a lot that they've, this guy's going down with cramp. They've made all their substitutions very early on.
Yeah, they're just going to have to find a way to hang on here. I mean, Alinor, he was struggling there. Ekanik had gotten past him and he's still able to put a challenge in at full stretch.
Oh, that was in front of goal. They've done better. They're looking for another corner. Panza, but they're not going to get it.
Good delivery from Sarat Yuyen. Panza with the height advantage. Can try and attack it. This comes off the side of his head.
"15 minutes to go here. Brunei still managing to hold Thailand to only that 2-goal lead. Well, that's a shot, isn't it? Comfortable for Kittipong. A rare sight of him in this second half rather.
That was worth an effort. It was a decent effort. In the end, it came in. A save from Kittipong in the first half. A save in the second.
Let's that continue. Here's Teraton. Across to Jaron Tuck, the new man in. Now Sarac. He'll weave his way through. Sumanya Parisai. Tiraton. Sumanya won't get there.
A bit of a shame that, because Sumanya had taken up a really good position. He's couldn't quite link the pass together between Tiraton and Sumanya. Still looking for more Thailand. not settling for the 2-0. Of course, the first priority always to get the 3 points, get off to a good start. I don't think there's any real doubt that they're going to get there.
It's been extremely comfortable for them. And I think he can be quite proud of his players tonight. Rivera, how they've conducted themselves, how they've played, worked really hard here.
Yeah, you know, from Brunei, it's a credit to them. They've really worked hard on the defensive side of things. Yes, that's that Gulf in class, but what they can control is their intensity and their energy. They work rate. The shot comes in. Okay. Well out. Again, it's Jaime with the save.
Yeah. Fairly comfortable on this one.
Supanan. Lots of space. Decides to have a go at goal. Jaime saw it coming from a long way. Brunei, you know, they've given it absolutely everything. They've worked as hard as they possibly can. They've put themselves about. They've put in challenges. They've thrown their bodies in the way.
And it's a credit to the competition and the two, as we see a couple more substitutions to be made here, to the two so-called underdogs or minnows in this group have acquitted themselves well, haven't they?
Yeah, but you saw Cambodia. But Cambodia were brilliant. They were a different level. I mean, they actually took the game to the Philippines. They showed some really good quality. They were brave as well, Cambodia. A real belief in their ability.
Well, they have a throw in here, and I just wonder whether it's an opportunity to get some bodies further forward. There's going to be those tie changes now. And we're going to see Piradon come on. Sarach Yuan goes off. And Ekanet is replaced by Chanarong.
A chance for Chanarong to impress. It's 10 minutes plus a little bit. The end of this match for Piradon as well. Just to step into midfield, get a feel for his role in there, feel for the competition.
Chanarong is 21. Has played for a Spanish club in the lower levels. He's had a loan spell there with Chonburi. Getting his fourth cap. Piradon is 30. He's with Buriram and he's getting his 9th cap tonight. Into that final 10 now. Tiraton. Out wide to Supanan. Pansa to Tiraton. Tiraton looks up. Goes out wide to Jaransak. Into the side netting.
second time he's been unable to just stick out a cross here. Sharon Sak. The right intention, taking it to the byline. Look at it, take the defender on. Well, there's trouble here for Najib as well. The cramps are starting to come in for Brunei. It's going to be a long last few minutes of this match.
Michael Polking's like, let's get things going. He's not really buying this, is he?
He wants more, and
Yeah.
I think you can see that when he's having a word with one of his assistants. He wants more goals.
I remember that 2-0 against Timor-Leste when he said we knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I did want more goals. We tried to push for it. We knew what we were going to be up against, and I guess similar in a way, right?
Yes, yeah, similar. I think you'll probably be saying the same thing. You know, again, said earlier on, match day one up against a side who are going to be wanting to impress, going to be committed, and the important thing here for Thailand was to put on a good display, which I think they have, and to play with the right attitude, and the attitude has been right. I don't think they've taken things easy. It's not like they've not created chances. They created plenty of opportunities. They could have had 3 or 4 more goals added to the 2 they've already scored. But Jaime's been in inspired form, and he's kept them out. And as that saying goes, it's not necessarily about how you start, although 3 points is a good start.
It's a very good start, isn't it?
It's about how you finish, and look again, I mean, this 3 points gives them the platform to go and push on to the next game. Job done, move on to the next one.
Well, we know they got better and better, didn't they, in the last tournament, if we're going to use that as a template. Sasalak comes off Norikwan, or rather Ali Noor. Twisting and turning, thinking it over. Trying to set each other up, maybe trying to walk the ball into the net.
And look at that again from Brunei.
Throwing themselves at it. Great
Throwing
to see.
themselves about, yeah.
Sharon Sak. These balls into the box haven't really worked. Seemed a little bit tentative, the shot there from Piradon.
Yeah, just didn't look that convincing. Just lining up to take this shot here. You know, you were talking about the positives for Brunei, and there've been a few defensive side of things and the attitude side of things. And another of the positives they'll perhaps look to take away is if they can see out the second half. Let's say it finishes 2-0, they'll say, we held Thailand to a draw in the second half, second 45.
I was going to say, this is almost feel like a win in the second half. I mean, I know they've lost.
Yeah.
And they've been clearly the second best side. But they can take so much from this, can't they?
Yeah, they can. They can. I think you take these little bits of encouragement along the way. So I'll try and see if they can hang on to this result, you know, in a sense. And I think it will mean something.
And they've got one match under their belt against this is the toughest opposition they'll have.
Yeah.
So you'd like to think things can get better from here.
Yeah.
Sasalak has gone down. Just looking his left ankle. And Zizi just comes over to check if he's okay because of this. A little bit late from him.
Well, that's the the one thing Manu Polking will want to avoid now is any injuries to his players.
that beating the offside trap? It looked like it has. Tiraton. Oh, that looks like a decent ball in. They should finish. Oh, how unfortunate is that? It looked like a wonder save. Unbelievable save from Jaime. And you can completely understand why he feels that way.
You feel for Jaime there. I mean, Sasalak puts this into a great area, and it's an own goal. That's such a shame for Brunei. They were looking to just hang on in the second half. I was just talking about how it would have been a good second half result, a 0-0 against Thailand in the second 45. They almost got that. I mean, Poramat has got the whole goal to aim at. He still hits it towards Jaime. Great save by Jaime. Super save. He's just really unfortunate that that comes off Yura Indra for an own goal. To make it 3.
Poor fellow was also on the ground in absolute despair. And you feel for them.
Yeah, you do feel for them. You feel for Jaime, you feel for Yura Indra as well, because he doesn't know too much about it. It's just coming to him so quickly.
Well, that is so unfortunate as far as Brunei are concerned. How he got across and just kept himself as big as he could in hope that he would get there. Is that going to be a penalty? Oh, it is. It's all gone wrong in the last couple of minutes, and it's that man again, I'm afraid. Yura Indra Putra.
And Sasalak again, who's earned this one. I mean, 100% a penalty, no doubt about that. And he's been full of energy. Sasalak down the left. Well, that's what you expect from him. Yura Indra, just tiredness and fatigue.
Yeah.
Just so late to that one. And of course, the blow of having scored that own goal just gives away a penalty here. He's so late. And he knows it. Hands up, straight away apologizes.
Yeah, that was immediate, wasn't it? His acknowledgement. Oh, I've got that wrong.
Yeah, and then I really don't think it's a case of him actually wanting to go out and kick Sasalak. He's actually trying to make a clearance. He's just so late to that because it's late in the game. He's had a long night, and Sasalak was just too quick.
Now, hold on. There's still a penalty to take, of course. And you wouldn't put past Jaime. Oh, he guesses the right way. But it's not quite there. And they get their goal through Piradon.
These are the goals they wanted. He almost gets to it as well, Jaime. He does actually get to it. He almost makes a save. Oh, you feel for Jaime. But Thailand will be a lot happier.
This has put a gloss on it now, isn't it?
That's right. It's not just the 3 points. It's 4 goals now. And you start to think, you know, there might have been just at 2-0. There might have been people saying it's not good enough from Thailand, you know, hypercritical.
Which would have been unfair, given.
Would have been very unfair.
Yeah.
But now this kind of just puts all that to bed in a sense. You know how it can be.
And you know what? Just because of how he's played tonight, he would need something very special or very unfortunate to get past Jaime, and it has unfortunately been for him the latter.
Yeah.
With the penalty and then the own goal and then the penalty, I should say. But you really do feel for Brunei and how they've carried themselves this evening. Azizi's just hurt himself in that coming together with Kritsada. Well, they'll be happy, these Thai fans, with what they've seen. Finally, at least the goals have come. And they know that Thailand can get only better from here. But this, in theory, is their easiest match. There are tougher challenges to come. And now we've seen Cambodia. No one should be discounting them.
Yeah, and I mean, the next game up for Cambodia is against Indonesia away.
Oh, that'll be...
Oh, that should be a pretty good one.
Oh, in the cauldron.
Yeah. The Philippines up against Brunei.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, especially...
Oh, that one has got past Jaime. And this is a very late flourish from Thailand, and it's a second goal for Piradon as well.
That's a lovely strike by Piradon. Such sweet technique on the hit. Gets a couple of goals for himself. Just have a look at this. First touch, second one sets himself up. Drives right through it. Pure focus, much more conviction on this hit than it was the earlier one. He blazed over the bar.
Beaten for pace on this one.
Pace and direction, bottom corner, no chance for Jaime. That's an excellent shot. 5 now for Thailand.
Wow, in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
It's all change, isn't it? In added time, we're into the final minute of added time. So, as Roshan said, as this comes to an end, the teams will look to their matches ahead, and a little bit of annoyance there. Philippines, Brunei on the 23rd, only a couple of days rest. Don't forget they've got to still travel there as well. The only plus point, I suppose, is both teams have to travel, Philippines and Brunei. Recovery is so key in these tight fixtures.
Recovery and using the squads as well.
Right.
It's going to really test your squad depth and your squad strength.
If you don't have that depth, then you're really putting a lot on these players.
You've got a big problem.
As Roshan mentioned, it's Thailand actually have a day off, a match day off. But job done for Thailand tonight. And how would you characterize that? Does that last 3 minutes gloss over? Because look, they have worked hard, haven't they?
No, they have Thailand, and they deserve this win, and
yes,
they deserve to win it by a big margin. By a big margin. I mean, you look at the number of saves Jaime made. It could have actually been 8-9-0. You know, with opportunities that Thailand did create. I think they finally got their reward in those last few minutes with the 3 goals that they scored late on in this one. It's a deserved result for them. A great start to their campaign. Which is something Mano Polking spoke about, wanting to get off to a very good start with a win against a determined Brunei side, and it was a